Hi folks, David Dorman here, Century 21 Real Estate. I manage a brokerage of about 60 agents for Century 21. It's something I've been doing for about 2012, so yeah, coming up on 12 years. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about the difference between our company and some of the other ones that you may encounter either as a consumer or as another real estate broker or an agent. We take a different approach. We tend to focus more on our clients and our agents more than we do about what those agents bring to the table at the end of a closing. In other words, money. Same thing with our consumers. We want to make sure that our agents and our consumers have a great experience, because we know that if that happens, the rest falls into place. And I don't know about you, but the more and more I'm in this business, I see more and more greedy agents and agencies that seem to spend more time trying to count their dollars than to actually do the job. And this is evidenced by these new types of brokerages that have come up that basically, I call them the Amway of real estate, where the main person is there and then they try to put all these people underneath them in the pyramid scheme, basically, and with the promise that they're going to make all this money, when in actuality all they're doing is making money for the guy further up the chain. And they spend more time recruiting and talking to other agents than they do in actually practicing real estate. And this is quite factual. If you look at the numbers of these folks, a majority of them aren't really making ends meet. They're not making enough money. And the other part of it is that they're not getting the credit for the work that they actually do. For example, there's an agency across town. The Rainmaker brings in all of these leads, but they belong to that person, and they just feed them to these agents and then take upwards of 50% of what they make. The agent goes out, shows the property, comes in, writes the contract, and then hands it off to somebody else. And then they don't do anything more with it. So a few things to notate about that. First, that agent is not really providing customer service beyond writing the offer. Two, that agent is probably not going to get a referral from that person because, quite frankly, they're not going to remember who they are. And three, that lead belongs to the Rainmaker or the broker, whoever it is. So you're not really building a book of business if you're that agent. As a consumer, I don't know about you, I'm not a big fan of teams. That's no secret. Personally, if I'm hiring somebody, I want to work with that somebody. I didn't go through this process of hiring and interviewing to have them pass me off to somebody else. But that's exactly what happens with a lot of these big teams. Now, there are some benefits to teams. Sometimes some folks feel like they get a better overall experience. I don't agree with that. But on the flip side of that, yeah, there are some single agents who don't know what they're doing. Luckily, those aren't any of my agents because they're very well trained. But I understand that concept of a big team. However, if you're the type of consumer that wants hands-on experience and hand-holding to make sure you have a good transaction, then you want to talk to me or talk to one of my agents, because that's how we do business. But overall, if you're an agent that's struggling right now and you're looking for something different, I would love to talk to you. We have some amazing lead generation programs here. We've got KV Core, Ojo Plus, Moxie Works. Century 21 is a global brand. Yeah, we're not a 100% company, but you know what? There's more to life in real estate than a 100% company, because you get what you pay for. Think about that. Have a great day.